Hey guys, how's it going? So Robin picked the topic this week for our Shoestring Congress video, and it was, what is your dream? Okay, so my dreams are a little weird. Maybe not weird, but there's a lot of them, and they're interesting, to say the least. My ideal, he said never mind money, never mind anything. So okay, this is like dream one. If this was a fantasy world. If it was a fantasy world, I wish things like Star Wars and Doctor Who were real, because ballin'. I would love to be a companion to one of the doctors. I would love to like get to meet all the aliens and like battles and excitement and everything. And I would love to be Princess Leia and have Han Solo as my boyfriend. But yeah, realistically, I'll do that's my fantasy, my fantasy reality dream. My actual reality dream is I would like to buy a Whitby 42, which is a yacht, like a sailboat yacht. I want to find someone who wants to travel like I do, which is on a sailboat. I want to travel around the world on my boat. Preferably someone that I'm in love with, because this is kind of weird, but I've never really been in love with anybody. So I'd like to find someone that I love and that's like everything that I want in a partner, and then travel around the world with them and get to experience like all the different cultures. I really need someone who's outgoing, who's like not afraid to just do whatever, take risks, take chances. Someone who can, I'm not a shy person, but sometimes I can be, and I like someone who has the energy to bring my energy up and then have me come out of my shell and whatever. So something like that. For my career, I would really like to work on, actually, I'm all over the place. Because, Robin said he wanted to work in film, and I really do as well. But, I don't want to just do one thing in film. I want to do everything, like film and television. If I could do props, I'd love to do props. I'd love to work at Leica and do stop motion, puppets and everything. I'd really like to do costume fabrication for the puppet department at Leica. I'd love to work on the new Star Wars. I would love to work on Ender's Game, some of the titles that are coming out. School is out. I'd love to get to work on something sci-fi and do what's the word? Shit. Prosthetics and makeup, and not model makeup, but monster makeup and alien makeup, and I know that's called something, and I looked into classes for that, and now I can't think of what it's called. But I'd love to do that. I'd love to do script supervision. I'd like to be a producer. If I could, the best 3 months that I've ever had were working at DeFranco, just with the people, doing what I was doing, everything that was related to YouTube. I was super interested by that, and I wasn't getting paid, but it was just an amazing experience. I'd love to do that full time and get paid for it. I like the idea of YouTube. I'd love to work at a YouTube company. There's not many in Canada, which kind of sucks, and I'm having issues getting to the States. I would love, I guess if money wasn't a question, I'd love to do something water-based. I'd have my boat. If I didn't need money, I guess, or if I had a bunch of money, I'd buy my Whitby 42, and I'd probably be a diving instructor, and I'd want to dive all around the world. I'm working right now towards my master diver, but I'm still a bit off from that. So I'd love to dive around the world. I really am fascinated by the idea of the oceans and everything, and that they're not explored. I'd love a big budget, explore the ocean, go down in little submarines and see what other people haven't ever seen. These birds are going crazy. I love to go to space. I would love to go to space, but not just, I don't, I know in the future when I'm dead, Well, they'll be going other places aside from just like the moon and Mars, which is amazing, but I'd want to see like all of space, which is where like the Doctor Who thing comes in, because I'm a big like space geek. I'd love to see everything in space. I guess that's my dream. I'd love to live on, this is like the weirdest part, I don't know how I'm going to balance both of these things in the future, but I'd love to live on a farm somewhere, have like a couple horses. I'd love to rescue dogs and horses and like retrain them, and I'd love to be a chef. I love to cook, and I'd like to, like, I would honestly want to open my own restaurant, and I'd want to open my own bakery. So I like to bake pies and cakes, and I love to cook food, and it's weird. And I'd love to have goats and make goat milk and goat cheese. I sound like such a hick. So I'd love to live on my farm, but then I'd also like to be near the city, and then I would have like my restaurant and my bakery there. Something else. I'd love to be an architect. I'm like all over the place. I'd love to build like bridges or buildings, and we had a couple assignments when I was in art school, and it was make models of bridges and buildings and stuff, and make like architectural designs and everything, and I loved it. Yeah, I'd love to do like a bunch of artsy stuff. I'm just like a job jumper. There's not like one thing that I would have my heart set on aside from script supervision, which is something I'm trying to get in right now. But I want to do everything that's like a balance of creativity, because I'm a really creative person, for like visual stuff, and a balance of detailed oriented stuff. Kind of right now, I'd like to be a pilot too. I want to learn how to fly a plane. That'd be fun. So those are my dreams, I guess. Most prominent right now is working towards getting my boat, because that's, I think, in my ideal scenario in my head, I find a boyfriend or a husband or whatever, and we just like save up the money, buy the boat, travel around the world. We'd work wherever we go, so we'd barter for stuff. We could get like lobster nets, get lobster, get shrimp, go fishing, get fish. That's how we'd eat. We'd have like a little greenhouse on board the ship or the boat, sailboat, do stuff like that. And then I would learn how to fly. I want to get a water plane. I wonder if you could tow a water plane behind the boat, so we could just like fly places. It's so random. But yeah, I think that's about it right now, at least. Look forward to seeing what the rest of the Congress says. If you guys want to tell us your dreams, you should leave a video response. We would love that if other people would interact with us. Or you can leave comments down below. Just let us know what your dreams are. I say a lot, I'm sorry. Hope you guys are having a super day. Look forward to the rest of the videos that the Congress is going to post, and I'll see you guys next week.